Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister who is in the United Kingdom. The message reads like this. Hello, Brother Nanshi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I truly do not even understand what made me to bewitch my little sister with the way that I love her. I love her so much, but I think that my auntie possessed me. So here in the UK, there is this other rich auntie of ours. She is my father's sister. So we are staying with her here in the United Kingdom. So there was a time when my little sister was about to get married. I then spoke with my little sister and her husband, and I spoke with them and I wanted to know how much money they had. And when I saw that they did not have a lot of money, I then said, okay, it is fine. I am the one who is going to buy the wedding gown as well as the rings. And since I have a lot of money that is just lying around here in UK. So they thanked me a lot. And that is what we ended up planning. So after I had spoken with my auntie who is here in UK, she then said that she had some money that she had saved up and she did not know what to do with that money. So she wanted to assist me. We went together and we looked for the wedding gown, which was for my little sister. After that, me and her, we went to this other jewelry shop where we ended up choosing the wedding rings, and they were quite expensive. She was the one who assisted me and she topped up the money. So after we had bought the wedding gown as well as the wedding rings, me and the extended family, including my auntie, we flew from the United Kingdom and we returned back to Zim for my little sister's wedding. When we got to Zim, to my surprise, one day my auntie, this was before the wedding day, my auntie then told me that she wanted me to accompany her because she wanted to drive around. So as we were driving around, I then noticed that at the back seat there was the wedding gown as well as the wedding rings. I then asked her where exactly were we going to. Then my auntie told me to relax. We then drove to this other house, and I later found out that this house, it belonged to a very powerful traditional healer. When we got there, I tried to speak with my auntie, but she told me to relax. Finally, we went into the consultation room. Then the wedding gown as well as the rings, they were placed in front of the traditional healer, who started to do his incantations as well as doing a lot of rituals on the wedding gowns that my sister was supposed to wear on her wedding day. And after that was done, then my auntie told me that I was supposed to call upon the name of our ancestors, upon the names of our auntie, the one who made it possible for me to be in the UK. So this auntie of mine, she was a well-known prostitute. So the moment that my auntie said that she wanted a spirit to come and possess the wedding gown which I had bought for my little sister, that was when I came back to my senses and I said that this is just wrong. The thing that we are doing, it is really wrong. So I got up from where I was sitting and I said that I wanted to leave that traditional healer's consultation room because everything that we were doing, it was just pure witchcraft and evil. So when my auntie told me to sit down, when I refused, that was when she was given this other walking stick that the traditional healer was using. She was then told that she was supposed to draw an imaginary circle in the air as he was drawing this imaginary circle around me. The moment that she finished drawing that imaginary circle in the air, I felt so weak. Then I started to obey all of her commands. I sat down and I was also told that I had to do my part and I had to perform this ritual, and we were here to curse my little sister. Deep down in my heart, I felt so terrible, but at the same time, I had lost control over my body, over my soul and spirit. It was as if I was just a zombie. And I started to call upon the name of my auntie, to call upon her spirit to come and to possess the wedding dress, and we called upon the spirits of all told the aunties from our family side, and my auntie said that their spirits, they were supposed to come and possess the wedding rings. And when we did this, what we were doing, we were actually dedicating my little sister's husband so that he can have these spiritual wives. So right now, what my little sister does not know, she has told me that there are so many nights when she tries to touch her husband, and as she is touching her husband's private parts, then she will see that his manhood, it would have gotten so small, really small, like a little finger, and it cannot even please her at all. But she says that it is not always like this. There are many nights when her husband is able to perform in bed. So what my little sister does not know is that she is not the only wife to her husband, but her husband, we married him off in the spirit to our late aunties, the ones who were prostitutes. So on the wedding day, when she was wearing that wedding gown, she was actually being possessed by the spirits of our aunties that make her to disrespect her husband, that makes her husband to hate her so much. And as she was putting on the wedding ring on her husband's finger, she was actually marrying him off and agreeing that she is fine with it. Our aunties, the spirit of our late aunties, they can actually come and make love to her husband as much as they want. That is the reason as to why he is always tired in bed, because it's either he is making love to my little sister or he is making love to these spirits. And that is how we performed this ritual, me and my auntie. Up until this day, I don't even know what made me to decide to perform these evil rituals against my little sister, because I love her so much and I didn't even want to do such a thing, but this is what I ended up doing. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our dear sister. Strange things do happen in this world. Please let us speak with her in the comment section. Then there is another message that was sent to me by our sister who is looking for help and for some home remedies. So the message reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? My brother, I am a woman who is from Zim, and I have come here on your platform so that you can assist me. So I am a stay-at-home mom. My husband does not want me to work. I am always at home all alone. So there are many times like when I feel really lazy, like I do not want to walk to the mall so that I can go and buy some bread. What I do is that I just go online, then I would order some food via Mr. D. So there is this guy who always comes with the bread after ordering, because he's always hanging around our neighborhood. So me and this guy, we got to know each other, but he did not even know that I was from Zim because of the money that we have. So the day that he realized that I was from Zim, he was like, yo, I never thought that you were from Zim. So we then started to have a conversation the day that he came to deliver the bread. So this guy, he then told me that I was such a beautiful woman. So I said, it is fine, we can date each other. I was just feeling really bored. This man, after I had given him my phone numbers, the guy, he then got on his motorbike, and as he was about to drive away, I then told him that Simbi Inorwa Icha Pisa in English, this means that you hammer the iron whilst it is still hot. So after I had told him that, he understood the assignment. He asked me to open up the gate. So I opened up the gate, then I helped him to hide his motorbike so that people that will be passing through my house won't notice that there is a Mr. D motorbike that is parked in my driveway. We then got inside. We didn't even get really far. We did the deed in the kitchen, but me and him, like, we were really lusting after each other. We never thought of using any protection. So I only slept with this man who is from Zambia only once, and after I had slept with him, I really felt bad because this was the first time to ever cheat on my husband. So the thing that I have started to notice is that I have a lot of discharge that is coming out of my private parts, and this discharge, it is really smelly, and the moment that that I am making love to my husband, I can't even enjoy anymore because of the way that it is painful. It is like each and every time when my man is inside of me, it's like there is someone that will be pouring boiling water into my private parts. So I am scared to go to the doctors because my husband, even though if he is at work, I know that my husband is always tracing my phone. He's able to do it on his own mobile phone. So I don't want him to ask me, what was I doing at the doctor's office? So I am scared to tell him that this is what is happening to me, because he would ask me if I have ever slept with anyone, and I don't know what to do. If there is anyone who can assist me with some home remedies so that I can clean up my system, I'll be grateful. I'll be following through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by our dear sister. Please let us talk with her in the comment section. She is looking for some home remedies so that she can feel okay again. Strange things do happen in this world. Yo.